So the next thing that I want to show you guys is how to use the embossing powder. And I'm just going to kind of move things off to the side here, get it out of the way. And we're going to use the Midnight Gold Obsidian. And what I'm going to do first, actually before I do that, let me show you guys how to paint with my Starburst color shots. Okay, and what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take a tag and I'm going to emboss it with clear embossing powder. And this is just a resist technique. And I don't know, I think I have a number of videos showing the resist technique. And I learned this through Jennifer McGuire's channel. And she's Jennifer McGuire Inks. I believe it's Inks, Jennifer McGuire Inks on YouTube. Okay, so... Now I'm going to just get a piece of paper and I'm just going to pour on the clear embossing powder. Okay, and just making sure that I got clear coverage. And I'm just using clear embossing powder by Stampendous. You can pick this up at your local craft store. It's not difficult to find. It's a pretty common brand. Okay, so I'm just shaking off the excess and then I'm going to stick it back into the jar. Now I'm just going to go ahead and heat set my tag. Sorry. My tag is embossed with the clear embossing powder, as you can see. Now what I'm going to do is take my color shot, and this one is in the Marigold Yellow Orange. And I'm going to take my big paintbrush and I'm just going to go ahead and dip it into my color shot jar. And I'm just going to be painting onto my tag. Okay, and you just paint. Okay, and once you've got that all in, and I'm just going to wipe off the lid of my color shot. I'm just going to go ahead and heat set that. And if you guys can see how pretty that came out, it's so gorgeous. And you can see that the color shots soak down into the tag where it was not embossed. So you can still see the cool image from the stamp. And see, we colored up a flower with the same Starburst stain. And look at how you can actually place this on there to match your project. So it's just awesome. I love it. I'm going to do Afternoon Delight Denim on this piece of white seam binding by Hug Snug. So the way that I typically do this is, let me get a paper towel. Okay, and you just shake up your stains again and get all of the mica moving, because it will sit on the bottom if you have it stored upright. Okay, again, this is Afternoon Delight Denim. I love this blue. I have 3 boys, so I'm so excited about this color. Okay, and then sometimes I'll just go like this to kind of get, you know, use up all the color that I have, the paper towel. Do you see how vibrant that color is? Also, if you have the color shot of the color that you want, you can also dip the seam binding directly in there. I prefer not to do that because then you have to squeeze the seam binding to get all the excess off and back into the jar. and I just don't want to get my hands that dirty, because these are stains, so your hands will be colored for a while. Okay, so here's my seam binding. Now I can let it air dry. I love it because you can see all the shimmer in there, because it's not just a dye, you guys, it's got the glimmer in it too. So I can let it dry like that, or I can crinkle it up to make my own crinkle seam binding, or hand crinkle seam binding. The way that I do that, and it's still wet, so I'm probably not going to do it, is I just crinkle, heat set, and I just crinkle while I'm heat setting like this. Okay, so that's basically how you get it done. But let me show you up close the color. It's awesome. Can you guys see that? So we have the magical micas, which have, I forgot to mention, have a fixative built into it. So when you use the micas, and actually I should probably show you guys how to do that just really quick. The way that I use my micas is I take a clear block and I take my Aqua Pen, and these are available for purchase in a 3-pack on the Lindy Stamp Gang website. Basically the way the Aqua Pen works is you take off the top, add water from your tap, screw it back on. Okay, you want to, right now my paintbrush is dry, and you squeeze until the water comes out. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze a little drop of water, or a little bit, like maybe that much, onto your block. Okay, you're going to open up your micas and see how it looks pink. This is the Cadbury milk chocolate. You're just going to touch the tip and scoop out that much. You don't need to put that much, just a little goes a long way, remember. You dip it into the little dab of water that you had on your block and then mix. And check that out, guys. Now it's chocolate color. Isn't that awesome? So the magicals are really magic. They change colors on you. So don't think the color is what you see in the little jar. So you want to mix that really good until all of the chunks are gone. You want to mix it really good. And this consistency is really up to you. If you want a lighter color, add more water by squeezing your pen. Or if you want it thicker, add more powder, mica powders. Okay, and you can make it a lot thicker. I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm going to show you how to color up one of these carnations, which are new from I Am Roses. And basically you just go in and paint. And you guys, the color is just so amazing. It's just wow. It just pops. It's amazing. I mean, there's no other word for it. And you just keep going. Okay, do you see that? See how gorgeous that is, you guys? Oh my gosh, it's just amazing. So those are the magical micas, and again, the color is not what it seems. Once you add water, the true colors come out. So again, the projects again, we have the starburst sprays, and you can alter your frog feather trims, laces, what have you. Afternoon Denim Delight starburst sprays. Alter your seam binding to match your projects. This one is Pretty in Pink Pink. Color up your mulberry flowers to match your projects. Glimmer and color all at the same time. It's awesome. And then color shots. Awesome. Again, match your project to your flowers. My tag's a little curly here still. But as you can see, you can totally match your projects using the color shots. And then the embossing powders, I didn't show you guys yet, but check out my channel. I have a tutorial on how to alter your brads using the 2-tone embossing powders. And then the magicals. Okay, use it to alter your flowers and any of the other paper projects, paper embellishments that you have on your projects, so you can use that to match your projects. And then the Moonshadow Mist. Okay, so fun way to alter projects that are vintage. Give a vintage background. Okay, and then don't forget that you can purchase the old baldies to replace your sprayer top, so you can do dauber And with daubers, you have a little bit more control, especially if you're doing tags, art journals, that sort of thing. Okay, and then fabulous filigrees I told you guys about, and then also the fun butterfly charms that are also available on the Lindy Stamp Gang website. So hope this tutorial was helpful. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.